Well, I feel like I'm so close. Why am I so close? Okay. Hey, what's up, y'all? Let's get this going. Welcome to the Crypto Harlem live stream. It is a weird cutout version of your boy Gemini Matt. Try to get some of my skull back in there. What is happening? I'm fading away. Um, and it's August 3rd, 2024. This is the Crypto Harlem live stream. Thanks for rocking with us. Um, we talk about anti-surveillance. We talk about hacking and hacktivism, which is being a digital activist. And we've been around for like 11 years. This is our weekly transmission to cyberspace. Just letting y'all know what's up. And I thought I'd talk about DEFCON, which is a hacker conference that takes place in Las Vegas. Put your hands together for DEFCON. Can I get an air horn? Woot woot. Okay. Yes, yes. So I see you, Elixir. So yeah, DEFCON is a conference. It's the 32nd DEFCON about to happen. And I thought I would not take up too much time and I would just talk about a few things. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is what is DEFCON, where is DEFCON, when, why, who, all that stuff. But most importantly, what to prepare for if you're going. And even if you're not going, how you can take part and certain things happen around this time. It's always good to know. So how to prepare for DEFCON if you're attending or not. And then I'm going to end early because I'm preparing for DEFCON myself. I can't be out here telling you what to do when I'm not ready. You know what I'm saying? So I will put on my hat, my thinking hat, and we'll jump right in. Let me make sure that my audio is correct. I feel like it's not. Yeah, that's good. If you see me looking around kind of distracted, it's because I'm looking for camera 2. Because camera 1, I grew not to like it. No disrespect, camera 1. Sorry, camera 1. One, this happened. See how like my head is getting eaten up by the sky? Like that's weird. Okay. The second thing, I think I can fix that a little bit with lighting, but the second thing is like I just never don't like the resolution. I watch the videos again on YouTube, and the first thing I always think is like, damn, bro, put some lip balm on. Okay, so the second thing I think that was a joke though. No, really, it's first I think is, damn, you look cute, bro, right? But the second thing I think is you look even cuter in high resolution, and this is not high res, and I have a high res screen, a high res life. What's with the non-high res camera? This camera is not the worst. It's not the worst version. The one we were using before for camera 1 was not as dope, but what can you do? But yeah, I think I will definitely mess around. Like it should have been right here. I'm looking at my everyday carry bag, all my gear, and like I literally had it in my hand the other day. So I was thinking like, you know what? On Saturday, it'll be time to shine high res, you know what I'm saying, looking good. Let me grab it and put it somewhere. And wherever I put it was so smart that Saturday version of me doesn't know where it is. So yo, Jathan Pencer, always good to see you. What's up? From parts unknown, internet sensation. Always good to hear from you. Always good to see you. This hat has green on it, and it's causing like a green screen thing. I'm gonna not put it on, so then I lose even more in my head. It looks even weirder. Okay, so you know, they're all gonna laugh at you. That's what they say. That's from the movie Carrie. Her mom is wild. But if Carrie had a live stream, her mom would be talking about her wearing a green hat and people seeing an empty space there. So, okay. So I'm going to put some music on, as we do here. If you're near the chat, type in a genre, and I'll find some generic royalty-free versions of that. I live in New York City, and up in Harlem, there's going to be a huge R&B show because Keith Sweat, which is an R&B legend from the 80s, is going to be performing outside the Apollo. And You might think, is that why you're leaving early? Is that why the stream will end early? Of course not. Of course not. Nothing to do with that. It's just a random coincidence. But if you do see me on Instagram with Keith Sweat and a crowd of people, it's a deep fake, y'all. It's a deep fake. All right, 100%. All right, so give me a genre. I'll put something on, but let's go straight into this DEFCON thing. DEFCON.org is the website. DEFCON.org is the website. And when you visit DEFCON.org, it looks like this. Put a little screen share situation happening. As you can see, we got my mans and them. You know what I'm saying? Dude's got some kind of air filter on. Other dude has some kind of matrix glasses on. You know how they do. And we got homie with a mohawk with a robot friend. Robot friend has a mohawk. That's what it'd be like. And it's just a start here. Start here. But you can't start here. See, it's moving. Why is it moving around? I'm trying to start. Why are you moving on me? You know? So I guess they expect you to click on DEFCON the documentary and go to the About Us page. And the documentary here, because they refuse to use YouTube, no problem, is just streaming on their media site, which is media.defcon.org. And I'll give you the link. And on media.defcon.org, you can actually click download, and you can have this to watch anytime you want and impress all your non-hacker friends and be like, yo, what you know about this DEFCON documentary, y'all? Okay. So here's the link in the chat. I know it's ridiculously long and makes no sense, but you also, if you're a YouTube user, could just type DEFCON documentary, and you'll see the story of DEFCON, and you'll see the guy who founded DEFCON. Here he is, the Dark Tangent, hacker name. Tell you the story about, you know, DEFCON was started basically almost by accident, and it's just all kinds of stuff. These are folks making their own flamethrower. This seems like a good idea. Sure. Yeah, just, whoa, blow it into the sink, because that seems like a self-contained area to be blowing things up. But yeah, you get the idea. All good. Stop sharing. Watch that, read the About Us page, you get the idea. It's like 30,000 hackers descend on Las Vegas. It takes place in Las Vegas. As you see from the website, it's the 8th to the 11th. After the 11th, there's a bunch of training that you can take. I'm going to close this thing because it covers my face. It's like, And it's like a super long, ridiculous link for what? And on the 11th to the 14th, there's training that you can take where people do training. I used to clown about this because the trainings are mad expensive. And it's like, interesting topics. I'm not trying to poop on the people who work hard to put together those trainings, but they're mad expensive, Dancer Burrito says, I've watched that doc so many times. Dancer Burritos, you watched the doc so many times, you got to get out there. You watch the doc X number of times, you got to go out there, I would say if you're in the Northeast, it's still not too late to go to B-Sides, NYC, which takes place in the fall. The B-Sides crew, we did a live stream, right, from B-Sides, because we're us, and we were trying to rep B-Sides, and it was called something like Hacking B-Sides, and they got so scared, they thought we were showing people how to hack B-Sides that they got the live stream pulled. It was sad, but yeah, we'll be out there. It's in October or something, or November. You think I would actually be more on top of it for them? My only critique is I want to help them do whatever they can to make this thing look like New York, because it don't. It doesn't rep New York like it should. You know what I'm saying? Like how you can have all the flavor of New York and have the word NYC and graffiti, but then out of the 800 people who show up, not have that vibe. You know what I mean? You got to have that vibe. So B-Sides is October 19th. See, I told no lies. No cap, it's real. So yeah, just go to that. If you're, no matter where you are, there's a regional B-sides run by people who are trying, and rep them for trying. You know, like your mileage may vary as the quality of a B-sides, but B-sides is all about community. So if you want to make it better, get involved. That's what I have to say. I need electricity because I think I have. Maybe actually, I think I have enough because I've been talking a lot. It's already 14 minutes past. Let's see what happens. Let's get this battery down to 0. Yeah, try to make B-sides. Look at that. I'm putting it on the screen to keep you accountable. On August 3rd, 1:15 p.m., Dancing Burrito says, I'll try to make B-sides. So it's out there in the universe, okay? Harry says, what year was the documentary made? That's a great question, Harry. And let's see. I see this little icon for you. The DEFCON documentary, may not mess with this screen, was made in 2013. 2013. Man, that was a long time ago. 2013 was the year of the Boston Marathon tragedy in the United States. It was the year that Whitey Bulger in Boston got life in prison. It's the year George Zimmerman was acquitted. Let's see. This is like the U.S. News and World Report. What else is going on in 2013 in the world? Carlsen beat Kasparov's record. I think that's a chess thing. There was a minibus explosion or collision in Senegal. 18 people were killed. This is all tragic. Who's killed? Who's killed? Who's killed? I want like positive things. Okay, let me see. Killed. NHL reaches agreement to end a 13-day lockdown. Okay. Why do we, when we measure what happened in a year, why is it always like who died, who was killed? Like, that's so sad. You know? Like, we have the Lance Armstrong downfall. That's when the doping situation really caught up to my man Lance. You know, just trying to give some context. House of Cards was released on Netflix. Season 1, episode 1. How wild is that? What else is there? You get the idea. It was a year. Things happened. It was 365 days. It was wild. So, but boom. What? Probably the most historic thing that happened in 2013. Harry's son was born. And Harry's son is an amazing human being and a baby hacker, you know? So that's dope. Congratulations to you. Let me get an air horn for that. You made life happen. Harry, you know? Okay. So there we go. So that's B-side. So let's get into this DEFCON thing because I wanna wrap a little early today, earlier than normal, even though so many amazing people. Here's a little quick reminder: if you're watching on whatever you're watching on, there might be a way to follow, so you can get an alert next time we're on. We'll be at DEFCON next week. So at 1 o'clock Eastern time next week, it'll be super early, like 10 in the morning or something. And I will definitely not want to be on the stream. So I don't know what'll happen. I swear, I promise you, just like Dancing Burritos put it out there, I'm going to try to make B-sides NYC. Matt's going to put it out there. I'm going to try to actually at least say what's up. All right. Now, this is supposed to be like what to prepare for and how to prepare for DEFCON. So I'm going to make it that. Switching back to DEFCON. The number one thing, a lot of people are like, will my phone get hacked? Will my computer get hacked? Should I not bring electronics? Should I wear clothing even? Can they hack my clothing? And I'm like, calm down. Breathe, y'all, breathe. Okay. That's mostly myth and mostly propaganda that the hackers try to scare people and tell you like, don't bring any electronics. In today's day and age, most electronic systems have gotten their cybersecurity up thanks to events like DEFCON, where you don't have to fear bringing any particular electronic device. It's just some basic things, okay? The number one thing, the number one rule for DEFCON that has been modified. I'm going to grab something for you. BRB. Okay. So much has happened in the past 5 seconds. I found camera 2. So excited. Okay. So while I set up camera 2, I'm going to explain. Let me switch it so I can get more serious. Just be like straight up on me. Okay. Man, I'm beautiful. Getting really close. It's like really in my face. This is really like, what are you looking at? Why are you in my face? Why are you so close? Kind of situation happening here. And when I put this camera in, it's going to drain so much power. I'm definitely going to need to lock in electricity. So I have to figure this out. Let's see. I only have 2 of these. Do I lose my sound for the quality of video? I don't know if I want to do it. I'm not going to put camera 2 in. I made it this far. You know what? I'm going to put another ear horn on for Harry. You deserve double the joy, fam. Double the joy. Okay, so first thing that you should have is COVID test, strangely enough, because your body's going to get hacked by this thing called COVID-19 if you go without COVID test. So bring a COVID test yourself every morning, 20 minutes. You will not regret that. That's like strangely enough. Then hackers, hygiene, don't go together. Oil and water. You know what I'm saying? How many hackers you see swole up in the gym? They're there, not many. How many hackers you washing their hands? Even less. Look at that. Hand sanitizer. Spray. Spray everything. Spray your hands. Shake a hacker's hand. Spray it. Hackers, those shirts are not washed, okay? So stay clean. I know it's wild. It's hard to explain. They've hacked hygiene, but they failed, okay? So it didn't work. The malware did not deploy. So hand sanitizer, COVID test. What else do you need to bring? Not feeling so good? Bring a thermometer. You're in the desert. You're in the desert during the hottest season in Las Vegas. Check your body temperature. You will have a fever by just being outside walking around. Do not cook your brain. So not only will this help you detect if you're getting sick with COVID, it'll help you detect if you're overheating. So bring a thermometer. So we got a thermometer. We got a hand sanitizer. We got COVID test. I think you see a trend here. What's the next thing you want to bring? Mask. Because hackers are mouth breathers. Hi, so nice to meet you. What? We got to follow. We didn't get the little follow zombie. What happened? Did you see a follow zombie? Yes? I don't see a follow zombie. Who followed? In the chat, tell me who followed. I normally see it. I don't know why I don't see it. I mean, I could, using a 7-second delay, hope I can still see it on Twitch. If I jump over real quick. No, I get an ad. So annoying. By the way, we try to keep the ads down to as little as possible. But strangely enough, this does bring in revenue, and it's just enough to pay for virtual pizza for the Crypto Harlem interns. Props to Crypto Harlem interns. Exile, props to you. K-Fox, props to you. Of course, Supreme E, props to you. The whole squad, you know what I'm saying? Anti-Face, of course, props to you. We got a whole crew, teenagers, youngins, next generation of hackers. I'm so proud of y'all. And that's why we have ads on this thing. Okay, so yeah, you got it. So then what else do I need to bring? The only other things you might want to do that is a physical object is bring a privacy screen. Okay, see how you can see me, but now you can't see me? It'll limit the range people can see your screen to like 60 degrees, because people will be all up in your screen, and there's a lot of like want to get acclaim youngins out there, script kiddies out there, and yeah, they'll just be like up in your business. I see it all the time. So get a privacy screen so some idiot doesn't take a picture of your screen. Get it for your mobile phone as well. You can use 4G. I wouldn't use Wi-Fi if I was out there, and I would turn my Bluetooth off if I'm not using my Bluetooth devices. Definitely don't have your device on anything can find me. Turn that off so it don't your only devices like your AirPods or whatever Bluetooth stuff you have can find your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a little pro tip. And that's basically it. If you want to add more on the electronic side, so what do we have? Just to review everyone, okay? Hand sanitizer, thermometer, COVID mask, COVID test, okay? A privacy screen. Don't use Wi-Fi unless you have to. And, definitely use a VPN. Now, you know that if you have an Android phone, Bitmask is the VPN to use. It's free and fun. But, Proton VPN and TunnelBear offer trials that are free. So, we're out here being accessible and welcoming for everyone. So we don't always try to tell you like what to pay for. I pay for many VPNs. Molvad is my favorite. If you're ever wondering like, what's Matt's favorite VPN? Any VPN that you'll use, honestly, is good. But Molvad is my favorite, molvad.net. Now, not only do you need, Dancer Burrito says, bring a power bank. Bring a power bank, yes. Now, last week, we were talking to Dana Ciavo, and Dana Ciavo uses a solar power bank. So smart, because there's no shortage of sun in the desert. So bring a power bank. My favorite power banks have cables automatically attached, USB-C, Lightning. They already got all the stuff you need. Now, that is a winning answer right there. Harry says, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated is key, okay? Stay hydrated, all right? I will also say wear deodorant. It's a little, that's for me though, it's selfish. That's a selfish one. Okay. And how do you stay hydrated? Well, you should drink a lot of water, but water's not enough. So I always recommend electrolytes. On the strip, there's a lot of pharmacies, and the pharmacies sell stuff at a pretty static price. There's a Walgreens, there's CVS. But if you go to a shop, you'll get charged a lot for like Gatorade or whatever, Powerade or whatever, Aid, whatever your favorite electrolyte of choice is. I recommend actually hydration powder because you could turn any water that you could find into electrolytes, and you can make your own drink. There is a near where Deanna Initiative is. There's a lot like kind of off the strip. There's actually a beer house or like a drink distributor, and they have the very best prices. That's close to the strip because the event is no longer at a casino. The event is now at the Las Vegas Convention Center, which is where Consumer Electronics Show is, and that area doesn't really have too much around. But it does have, surprisingly, 2 Amazon, what do they call it? Lockers. So Amazon Locker is this thing where you can have a shipment of stuff sent someplace, and you can pick it up, and it's just a code to type in, and then you can get your stuff out of the locker. So if you're at DEFCON and you absolutely need something, especially if you use Amazon and you use Amazon Prime, not saying that's a good thing, but if you are someone who does use those things, you can have things sent to lockers that are basically at DEFCON and pick it up. It's very fast. So now, what is hydration powder? Funny that you might ask. I'll be right back. This, my friends, is hydration powder. Now, this is one company I like. It's called Drip Drop Hydration. Look at that. This is also green. I really should stop using green things. And it gives you 3 times the electrolytes of your leading sports drink. I don't know which sports drink they measured, but whatever. And half the sugar. There's another one called Liquid IV, and Liquid IV even has come up with one that is electrolytes, which is basically salt and sugar. You can just lick a salt rock and you have electrolytes. You can get free salt packets from a vendor and you have electrolytes, right? But Liquid IV even has a sugar-free electrolytes. It's sugar and salt without the sugar. It's really amazing. But Drip Drop is half the sugar. So yeah, that's the vibe right here. You get the idea. Fast hydration. And these are just little things you powder that you add to water, and then it makes hydration. So definitely carry Drip Drop. Definitely carry that because you're in the desert. And as Luke would tell you, and the family, no disrespect. I know it's too soon. I know it's disrespectful. The Burnt family. Luke Skywalker, Dagobah. Never forget. Rest in power, Ben. You know what I'm saying? But what Luke will tell you is the desert is a hot climate, and he has two suns to worry about. We only have one sun to worry about. You need sunblock, and my favorite sunblock is Black Girl's sunscreen. So put your hands together for Black Girl sunscreen. Black Girl sunscreen. When they went to Amazon, they're like, that's not us. People were selling fake versions of their product. When they got to Amazon to stop and remove all that stuff off their website, they made $1.1 million. That's a lot of bootleg money. You know what I'm saying? So Black Girl sunscreen, but any sunscreen, SPF 50, every day, sunny or cloudy. It's be smart out here. Okay, UV. All right. So you know what it is. And yeah, hydration strips, the elixir, mind reader. You're right. I do mean Tantu, not Dagobah. Dagobah is swampy because New York City is swampy. Thanks for keeping me up on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have had mad Star Trek people. They might have taken my nerd card. Tatooine has two sons. Dagobah, the only son there is the son of Yoda. You know what I'm saying? Yoda farts. You have a big hat. I recommend not a non hat. Okay, but have any hat you can rock, a visor, cover yourself. It is so hot that you have to walk from casino to hotel to casino and just get AC to AC to AC, and you have to plan it that way because it is not just normal Vegas heat, which is a dry desert heat. It is record Vegas heat. Okay, so I'm just looking out for you. Dancer Burrito says wet wipes are good. It's a wipe, and it's wet. It is a wet wipe, and I prefer my wet wipe of choice. Okay, be right back. Because, for example, I'm like, hey, I'm Matt. I'm one of the best hackers in the world. I work for human rights and lawyers and activists and a better world where everyone's treated fair and equally. And then I pull out my wet wipe, and on my wet wipe is a bunch of babies. And that's not, it doesn't go with the flow. I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm from Harlem. Let's get my wet wipes out. You need a wet wipe? And I pull out a baby, and everyone's like, but I don't want that. I want the gangster wet wipe. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like, yo, you got some wipes? Yo, you got them wipes? And that's why I use dude wipes. It's genius. They were like, okay, we're going to take a product that is dubious at best. Like, why do people need a wet wipe? Couldn't you just add water to a napkin? Then we're going to market that product without babies on it, okay? Because they all have babies on it. And we're just going to put it in black, and then we'll have this thing called a dude wipe. And we'll be like, and it says things on it like, this thing it's plant source fibers, it's flushable, it's 99% water and plant-based ingredients, and it's for dudes. And it has an American flag on it because nothing says dude more than an American flag. And it says grab one and wipe, dude. Simple instructions. Grab one and wipe. Pretty simple. Back in the day, we found a dude out of our apartment in Chicago. We were so tired of dealing with dry toilet paper during the aftermath of a lunchtime burrito. Something needed to be done, so we created dude wipes to put you back on your game whenever nature calls. So now you got some wipes. It's good for your skin, and it's good for your vibes. And it'll make you really popular when you pull these out. You might think I would have said, oh, bring out a Surge strip or something. Nope, nothing makes you more popular than dude wipes. Second thing that makes you popular is having a Surge strip that if there's only one plug left, you can plug your plug in and then share to more people. Just drain the power grid. You know what I'm saying? Take down Vegas. It's actually happened when I was there last time. Vegas has torrential rain randomly. And when it rains, the ground gets like not saturated enough and it floods. My homie Mike taught me all about this. And it's wild. So be careful. Check the weather every day and look for flood advisories. These are all things that you wouldn't think going to DEFCON, but trust me, year after year, it's something you got to worry about. All right. So I think that's it. You know what I'm saying? Dude wipes makes larger body wipes too. They really do. These are dude wipes XL, because if you put XL on it, apparently dudes will buy it. Okay. And when I say dude, I mean anyone who self-identifies as a dude. Okay. The dudes could be, you could be any kind of dude. Right. So there's so many dudes out there, and it's nothing to do with what you might think. So dude wipes. All right. And none of this stuff, like, I didn't get paid by dude wipes. I don't get paid by Purell. We don't do that around here. Okay. Straight up Crypto Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Free for the people. I think that's all I got. I'm gonna wrap a little bit early because I need to pack for DEF CON. There's a B-Sides out there, B-Sides Vegas, and B-Sides, let us not forget, was started by people who were like, I want to give my DEF CON talk, and I wasn't allowed into DEF CON. You know what? I'm just gonna like do my talk anyway, and it's become a regional family thing. So that's that. And I am rocking today some anonymous streetwear, which has nothing to do with a particular hacktivist group. Just want to let you know. Boop. Is it there? Right. But I'm also rocking a lot of Not Anon stuff. This is a new Not Anon product that Sarah helped with. It's the Hack You bag. It looks like a New York City thank you plastic bag, but it's a Hack You bag. What? I still don't see it, but this time I'm going to run to Twitch. And there's an ad still. What's with these ads? Who is that? Who is the second follower? I'll never know. Put him in the chat. It's a gift? Did I get money? Yes? We'll celebrate. We'll celebrate either way. Air horn. But who was it? Put it in the chat. It was from who? Dance with Burritos? Dance with Burritos. This one goes out to you. You gifted a sub? Yo, that's a gift that keeps on giving, Burritos. That's a gift that keeps on giving. Put your hands together, soundboard, for DANC. Say it out loud, okay? It's getting starved of electricity and is about to die. Let's try now. Do you see me now? I think so. Okay. Hey, I was talking, but I feel like it wasn't streaming. I said Star Trek instead of Star Wars? Oh my goodness. Thanks, Harry. Thanks for keeping me from getting the nerd convention. Like you said, what? I'm more of a Star Trek person. Star Trek's all about international future, everyone coming together, all human beings, even an alien, even a robot, cyborg. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody, I'm back, y'all. Laugh at me, cheer for me. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, sorry about that. I didn't mean to disappear. I actually said this whole thing that I'm going to repeat, and then I'm going to leave. So before I do that, I'm going to do a shout out for those who stuck around during the outage. You broke the stream with all your love and gifts. So let me start from the top. A draw of things, moderating quietly, making sure we don't get a bunch of Viagra ads or weird Bitcoin things in our comments. I appreciate you. You're a real one. The Elixir also always moderating, moderator. Appreciate you so much. Everybody needs the Elixir in their life, but there's only one, so get your own streamer. Dancer Burritos, J Thing Pencer, thanks for rocking, hanging so hard. Appreciate you so much. Then we have people who are coming in from all kinds of places, like on the YouTube, Harry. Yo, Harry, and your amazing 2013 gift to the world. Appreciate you so much. Also, for keeping me with the nerd cred. I would have been taken out with that comment. You know what I'm saying? No swamplands and no desert land. Top marine, baby. Okay? Star Wars ain't Star Trek. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. My goodness. People who gift stuff, people who subscribe, people who follow, mad love to y'all. I heard that you can tell how old someone is by how they do a heart. This is one kind of heart. Then we got the Gen Xer heart right here. Boom, we got that heart. Then we got the Korean hearts. So mad hearts to all of you. You know what I'm saying? This heart goes out to all of you, but I got to bounce. Has nothing to do with Keith Sweat performing outside the Apollo, I swear, And just to quickly review, hand sanitizer, check. Mask, COVID mask, check. COVID test, 20 minutes in the morning, check. Temperature, make sure you're not overheating from the desert, make sure you're not getting a fever, check. Privacy screen for your phone, privacy screen for your laptop, check. All right. Hydration powder, liquid IV, drip drop, whatever you got to do. Lick a salt, take a sugar packet to the mouth, whatever you got to do. Get your electrolytes pumping, drink mad water, stay hydrated. You know what I'm saying? Harry reminded us, get a cap, cover your face. Let's go. All right. Now, CryptoHarlem.com sells Crypto Harlem hats. Not saying that that's the hat you buy. Not trying to be capitalist out here. You're trying to keep the interns getting their vegan pizza. And yeah, VPN on your electronics. Wi-Fi only if you have to. I would not recommend it. Bluetooth, definitely keep it off or in my device is not searchable or findable. Okay. And that's that. That's what we got for you. Crypto Harlem. See you next week from DEFCON 30,000 hackers. Mad love. Peace. Encrypt.